New Orleans. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the Clippers head back to Los Angeles after today's contest.
Yeah, and this is the second game of a back-to-back for them, so they didn't have a long time to think about that loss last night. They've got to get right back out there and into the grind.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Jokic is out there with Horford. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lin. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And we all know Brook Lopez can score in the post, and he might be just as valuable working from the elbow and running in that pick and pop action.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans.
And Lin has really carved out a nice role for himself in our league. An effective two-way player who can score, rebound, pass, and defend.
Alvin Gentry has to be proud that the responsibilities of playing defense for their squad last year was something that they accepted. They went from a bottom 3 team to a top 10 team defensively just last season.
And stolen by Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
A nice shot by Lin. And with more talent, you think the Pelicans have a chance, Brent, to step their offense up this season?
Oh, I absolutely do. I think the amazing part about last year is that the Pelicans ended up sliding their way up into the top 10 defensively. That's an area where the likes of a team like the Denver Nuggets needs to make their improvement. Maybe between those 2 teams, they're battling to find their way into the postseason.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lopez over to help. Lin kicks to Jokic. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And Lin plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
Lopez a screen.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And so here is New Orleans after Jeremy Lin's miss. Now here's Lillard. He has 7. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Up top, Lin, covered by Lillard. Lin the pass to Connaughton. Back to Lin. Picked by Horford. Lin dishes to Horford. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Lin. Well, we don't have a chalkboard here to draw it up, but if you could explain it, what's your favorite inbounds play when you really need a bucket?
All right, Kevin, so the guy goes to the right, he comes off the down pick, and then on the backside you run the hammer and you dribble to the right side, you throw along the baseline, but you're looking for the 4-man on the slip, and also the 5-man's popping back for the jump shot. Got it?
I got it. I like the run the hammer. Run the hammer. Now here's Lin. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City. Lillard from deep 3-point range. And favors kicks to Tolliver. And there's the 3-second violation. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for New Orleans. Clippers trail. Outside, Lynn. Here's Hollis Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Derek Favors.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. And you'll hear some say the sleeper of that 2015 draft was Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I mean, a fractured ankle his rookie season limited him to just those 29 games. But when healthy, he's shown he can be a force defensively.
Baseline try. Here's Jokic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate there.
A three-pointer is right on target. Tolliver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Horford with the screen on Lillard. Here's Lynn. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you like to see that from Horford. He never gives up on the offensive glass, which allows him to get pretty easy looks like that one at the basket.
Lillard, the pass to Dedmon. Good work defensively by Horford. Lillard against Len. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And Alvin Gentry, coach under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix, helped install elements of that offensive system with the Golden State Warriors.
Well, tough last year because their point guard missed most of training camp, Drew Holiday, so you try to establish a good offensive continuity during that time of the year, and that didn't exist. The amazing thing under Alvin Gentry is after making a massive trade during the All-Star break, this team got into the top 10 in terms of their defensive rating. That's impressive stuff.
And stolen by Favors. Dedmon dishes to Lillard. Lillard again missing. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
The Pelicans trail. Nobody near Lillard. Offensive rebound. Now the pass to Tolliver. Drills the three-pointer. Tolliver's got 6.
Like seeing Cephalosha dish the rock that time. Good awareness at finding the open man.
Here's Connaughton. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like he felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter. And off we go, a close game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 41% for the game. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Devin Harris is out there with Manny Harris. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And Lillard kicks to Dedmon. It's not going to go for him. The Clippers in the lead. And for the Clippers, they have had some success certainly over the last decade. Still, Brent, it's always going to be a battle for this team to fight for the love of the city of Los Angeles against the Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I just feel like that's never going to happen. It's a Laker town in Los Angeles. And even over the course of the past few seasons where the Clippers have had more wins and more success and more deeper runs into the playoffs, the Lakers still run the town.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big three in Boston, put them together, bam, we won. We had Miami, Golden State, but there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 11. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Harris. And stolen by Lillard. He feeds it to Dedmon. Tolliver kicks to Lillard. There's the dish to Tolliver. Pass to Cephalosha. Lock at 6. Lillard outside. Offline with his 3.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
He gets it in there. Harris has got his first basket of the night.
And giving up a lot of inches, he was still, though, determined to make the play.
Yeah, this is the time you can use that word, tenacity. Some guys wouldn't even try that shot, but he goes in there undeterred.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got his 4th rebound in this one.
They call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
Lillard from outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. In the corner, it's Harris. Harris passes to Bullock. Harris against Lillard. Pass to Adebayo to the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Favors. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 4. And you know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up, he can face up, and he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game that's made him so effective.
Clock at 4. Lillard from deep three-point range.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. You were known for a lot of stuff. Great passing was one of them. Also known as an exceptional shooter. Of all the guys you played with, who is the best at setting you up for a score?
Wow, I think my years playing alongside Gary Payton in Seattle, he drew so much attention, Kevin, with his ability in transition, of course, that patented spin move of his, and then his great ability as a 6'4" guard to post up, especially on that left block, drew a lot of double teams, and that opens up shooters on the weak side. That's where I happen to be.
All the great point guards see the floor so well. They know where everybody is, don't they, bro?
And the best ones, Kevin, you're right. The best ones are the ones willing to pitch the ball ahead. That's when you really have something special.
Now Harris, after the missed 3 from Lopez. And it's Bullock missing.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
Tolliver with the bucket.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Kid Gilchrist with the ball. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
And when you look at Kid Gilchrist, and he is certainly known for his ability to defend and attack the rim. He's a terrific athlete, and he uses that athleticism on both sides of the floor, and just the prototype when you look at that hybrid forward position.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Clippers able to drain the three. Tolliver for three.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, Lillard knows who he is and where his teammates are. Great job of setting up his teammates there.
Here is Lynn. He's got 7. Passes to Jokic. They set the pick. Back to Lynn. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome back, everybody. Here's Lillard. Harrell is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Michael Kidd Gilchrist. And it's Bogdanovich in the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now Lynn, after the missed 3 from Lopez. Good D by Lopez.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Pelicans.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Well, you knew the Clippers would be hit hard in free agency. Losing both Paul and Redick kind of changes the outlook of the team, but still, I think they're going to be solid and one that I expect to make the postseason, but I don't think that we can label them as a contender.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Lopez outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And Greg with the moves, the era of Lob City, it looks like it's officially over.
Yeah, it was a fun run, but the team just, one, couldn't stay healthy, and they had some bad luck, let's face it, in the postseason. Entertaining group to watch, no doubt about it, but now we start the new era in Clipperland.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Clippers making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And stolen by Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And one of the most dangerous shooters in the league, Damian Lillard, only needs a sliver of daylight, Greg, to get that baby off.
Yeah, I mean, he'll brush off the comparisons to Steph Curry, but he presents some of the same problems for the defense. Deep range, a quick release, and just one of the nastiest step-back jumpers in the game.
Lays it up off the glass. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, here's the thing, Kevin. When Lillard gets this red hot, no one in the league really has the skills or endurance to keep up with him.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Hero throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Horford.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Lynn. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Lillard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Lynn. And it's sent back by Lopez. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true. And here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Hey, Brent, Jerry West once said that his ultimate lineup would feature 5 6'9" players. I like that. In a league that features so much switching, and you were just talking about this, would that be the perfect recipe for a versatile lockdown defender?
Well, I'd take 4 6'9" players and Jerry West. How about that? That might be pretty
Always
good.
include West with anybody, right? West with anybody.
No doubt about it. At 6'9", I think what Jerry's alluding to there, Kevin, is the fact that each of those guys would have a tremendous amount of length to cover up the floor. So foot quickness, lateral movement, and then that length to bother anybody, not only challenging shots, but also getting to the rim and making sure that there's some protection around the interior part of your defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the thing that really sticks out when you look at Derek Favors, his defensive versatility. You know, he can guard the 4s or the 5s on the inside or out. And to have a player like that allows your team to excel.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Pelicans. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Anthony Tolliver. They set the pick. Here's Bullock. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And despite Favors' size and strength, he really moves his feet well.
And that's tremendously valuable in today's NBA. The ability to stay in front of smaller men in switches and pick and rolls. He has terrific lateral mobility.
Back to Harris. The feed now to Bullock. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Dedmon with the block.
You've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Here's Harris. Michael Kidd Gilchrist making his last shot. Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Bucket earned, out muscling and out hustling everybody for the rebound.
Favors with a screen on Harris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Harris against Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One of the league's elite scorers, Damian Lillard, able to score from anywhere on the court.
There's always reminders that Damian Lillard enjoys the long-range ball as well. He'll step well behind the three-point line, and when he's locked in, feels like an effortless shot for him. Last year was his most efficient shooting season of his young career.
Jokic has checked in for Adebayo. Nailed from three-point land.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Lillard against Harris. Lillard dishes to Dedmon. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Harris. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
And Lillard kicks to Dedmon. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And so it's New Orleans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports. Happy to have you with us. Clippers trail by 9. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Reggie Bullock is out there with Horford. Then there's Harris. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Harris in at the 1. That one goes. Count it.
Well, a good job around the rim of Jokic getting in great position and using his huge frame to snatch up that rebound.
Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Tolliver the pass to Lillard. Lopez a screen. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And it's Lillard missing. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Offensive rebound. Harris with it. Lillard picks him up. Horford sets a screen for Harris. Dishes to Horford. Harris kicks to Jokic. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. 6 points for Jokic.
Growing confidence for Jokic around the rim. Feels like no defender can stop him in the paint.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Picked by Horford. Harris passes to Jokic. Lopez with the block. Pushing it up. Harris against Lillard. Lopez. Favors, dishes to Lopez. Basket counts. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Harris kicks to Jokic. And that one drops.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch, and then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
Kicks it to Tolliver. From past the arc. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Horford.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jokic. And he makes the first.
Now, he's great getting to the free throw line, but Lillard also typically does something with the opportunity. High percentage shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Pat Connaughton comes in for Manny Harris. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Devin Harris.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
Pelicans leading by 10. Lillard attacking. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Connaughton. Jokic on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lopez a screen. And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Lillard outside. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it. An even 3-on-3 break. For the 3. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Lopez. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard attacking. Oh, that's blocked.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
The baseline J off the mark.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots. Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
.102 left in the game. Lillard outside. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Able to get to the paint at will and a good finisher. Hard to stop Lillard from scoring anywhere.
A free throw good from Lillard. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jokic, no good.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's the Clippers' ball. They trail by 7. Yes!
My goodness, he is such a great dunk.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Feeds to Dedmon. And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, from the D-League to dominating defensively, Dwayne Dedmon hustling around.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
It really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks.